Want to know how to feel confident and worth it? Then this video is for you. If you like videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I release a new video like this every single week. So here is how to be confident and feel worth it. Everything starts with understanding the mind. Throughout our life, the mind is recording every aspect of our experiences. The sights, the smells, the taste, the touches, literally everything. Every moment of your life is stored as an image in your mind and has an energy connected to it. It's kind of like a battery. Some moments are more pleasant and hold a positive charge, while others are more painful and hold a negative charge. All of these moments are stored in the mind and can be recalled at will. Let's say you watched a movie last night and you enjoyed watching it, right? Now, you can recall certain scenes from that movie which made you feel comfortable and which you experienced as pleasurable. Now, as you can see, pleasurable moments are easier to recall at will than painful ones. On the other hand, painful moments where you experienced emotions like anger, fear, frustration, depression, grief, loss, like these kind of painful emotions, they tend to linger in your mind. They stick there because at the time they occurred, the thoughts and decisions made about those events were titled more towards the negative than the positive. These events, they stack up and create sort of like a lens which you use to view your present and your future through. When making decisions and solving problems related to the present or the future event, your mind draws upon past experiences, whether they were positive, negative, or neutral, using all the sensory information available. As a result, your mind accumulates and stores these kind of imbalanced and charged past experiences, causing you to wear those lenses in moments of perceived danger or upset. This, in turn, affects your actions and how you perceive yourself. Essentially, the lenses we use to perceive our present and our future, they become thicker and thicker over time. And they cloud our thinking and judgment more and more. So lack of self-confidence and lack of self-worth is caused by wearing those lenses. Because those lenses, they create in us emotions like self-doubt, depression, resentment, guilt and shame, and all these kind of bad emotions that cause us to feel low self-confidence and low self-worth. Real quick, if you like videos like this, make sure to hit that like button so that other people like you can see that video too. So by knowing now how the mind works, we need to go to the next step, which is have, do, be versus be, do, have. You're watching this video because you want to have more confidence and you want to have more self-worth, correct? Because when you have this confidence and you have this self-worth, you can then be the person who is going to have or pretty much do the things that are required to have all the other things you desire so much in your life, right? Let me tell you something. That's exactly how most people think, and this is completely wrong. And here's why. You have to be the person first who's able to do the things that are required or who's able to do the things that you want to do so that you can have the material things, all the other kind of things you desire so much in your life. But everything starts with being this person first. Now, when I say you have to be that kind of person first. What I actually mean by that is you have to be that person, or better, become that person who took those lenses off and as a result is able to see the world or the reality how it really is. It's pretty much like when you watch The Matrix. It's similar to that. When you wear those lenses, your perception on reality is screwed up. You don't see the reality as it really is, and you also perceive yourself in a way you are not. Okay, if this makes sense to you. Because once you're able to become this person first, you then are able to do the things that are required, like, developing better habits, have a better thought process in mind, making better decisions. All these kind of things, they are not possible for you to do. They currently have they create a lot of resistance in you right now if you want to perform those kind of things, because you are not the person yet who's able to perform those kind of things pretty much as a side product of who this person currently is, if this makes sense to you. Because when you are this person who's taken off those lenses, there's pretty much no way for you to feel insignificant or unworthy anymore again, because all the emotional triggers in your subconscious mind, they are completely removed. They are released. There's no reason from within to feel unconfident or unworthy anymore again. It's something natural to you. Okay? It's pretty much something that just comes out of you. There's no method you need to perform or you need to do in order to be confident. You just have to release those negative charged emotions or these negative charged past experiences in your mind in order to become this person. So you have to take off those lenses first. Which brings me to my last point here in this video, in order for you to be more confident and feel more worthy. So the last step here is pretty much that I want to show you how to take off these lenses. As we found out, perception is reality. So the easiest, the fastest, and the most effective way to keep off those lenses and keep them off forever is by asking yourself perspective shifting questions. Let me explain what I mean by that. Say you want to recall a past painful moment in your mind and you pretty much want to take off this lens from your subconscious mind. What you want to do is, obviously, if it's a painful past moment, then it has a lot of drawbacks, a lot of negative charges on the right side. Now, what you want to do is you want to balance it out and find positive reasons why this is actually a good experience, okay? And the way you do this is by asking this, or like a question like this. So let's say you have self-doubt. The question you can ask yourself could be something like this. What are 10 plus benefits for having this self-doubt in my life? I know this sounds actually too simple, but trust me, it really works. So the same goes with, let's say you desperately wanted to have something so badly that you were totally obsessed with it. So in my example here, I always wanted to have a Porsche 911. I always wanted to drive that kind of car, and I was literally so obsessed with it that I was talking about it, I was watching videos about it, I was thinking about it all the time. I was really obsessed, and it wasn't really nice anymore. So The emotion which is connected to this kind of behavior or thought pattern, I would say, is infatuation. So I had to, obviously, there were too many benefits to getting this kind of car and no drawbacks. So I had to balance it out, okay, to remove the friction and create that balance again. So I had to find drawbacks to this, this obsession to having that kind of car. So I had to ask myself, for example, what are 10 plus drawbacks when I get this kind of car? And here's something interesting for you. What you can do, and this is actually a trick, you can come up with the first benefit or the first drawback, because sometimes it's very hard to find benefits to something painful and vice versa. So what you want to do is you want to first of all come up with the first benefit or the first drawback, and then find the benefit of the benefit. And then keep doing this and go dig deeper into this. The same goes with drawbacks. Find the first drawback and then ask yourself, what is the drawback of the drawback? And keep digging deeper, okay? So that's that. And I know this is a complete different approach, like what you see on YouTube when it comes to getting confident and feeling worthy. But I can really assure you that this process works. It's not something you have to redo over and over and over again. For example, when you try certain methods or certain therapies, you have to keep doing this over and over again to keep it alive and keep the outcome showing up in your life. This is something which you don't have to do with when you've asked these kind of questions and you answered those kind of questions. So this process is very, very easy. It's extremely effective, and it truly creates, if you keep taking off those lenses, it creates such a strong and deep feeling of natural confidence and worthy within yourself, that you don't have to do certain things to be confident or to be worthy. Okay, it all comes from within, if this makes sense to you. So that's the secret to having everything in life, not just confidence and feeling worthy. It's pretty much the key to having everything, because what you are as a person is what you attract into your life. Make sense? Okay, so if you've liked this video, make sure again to subscribe to my channel, because I'm releasing videos like this every single week, once a week. And also like this video so that other people can see this video too, and YouTube is pushing it to those kind of people a little bit more. It also helps me to kind of support my channel. And I appreciate you watching this video to the end, and I'll see you in the next one again. Bye bye.